Welcome to Wild Rock Golf Course and Preferred Lies. I'm Chuck Garbedian, and with me is a multi-time Olympic gold medalist, Bonnie Blair. How are you, my dear?
I'm good. Not a golfer. But I enjoy it.
You're a competitor.
And I'm a competitor.
Yes. So you're not going to back down from the
challenge.
No. We didn't. I didn't have a driver with me, and she went, "Go get a driver because we got to set this thing up." If you haven't been here, it's a Herdston Fry design. It's spectacular. It's beautiful. It's secluded and sheltered from the outside world. And if you haven't made the trip, it's a must-play each and every season. So without further ado, Bonnie Blair and I are going to play a few holes, and we're going to talk a little bit about her career and everything that she's gone through, as well as enjoy Wild Rock. Oh, and then rip it. Sure. I'm not going to follow that. Are you kidding me? It's absolutely crushed.
And remember, it's all about the shoes.
Oh my gosh, it is too. These are FootJoys, the Premier Series, and they are the Heritage Editions of red, white, and blue.
And you're following me.
Yep, I'm right up the right-hand side as well.
Sort of.
And we'll never find that ball.
It's kind of cart path related.
All right, let me ask you this. 84 Sarajevo.
Yeah.
It's your first Olympics.
Yeah.
What is that experience like?
Because like a kid in a candy store.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, this is the coolest thing ever.
Sure.
Well, and because first of all, it was just unbelievable. Mm-hmm. But opening ceremonies.
Right. Yeah, it's all the little things.
I picked out my mom and my two sisters in the stands.
Oh, you can see them.
Well, we were in an area that was, more communistic, right?
Right.
So all those people are wearing brown, black, gray.
Sure.
Like, the Americans stood out like a sore thumb.
Right.
So I'm like, oh my God, there's my mom and my two sisters.
What was your favorite venue? Did you have one that you really, really liked?
I mean, Calgary was the closest to home,
sure.
of being,
North
say
America,
this is home,
yeah,
right? And we had spent a ton of time there. So, that, yes, but, Lillehammer was a real Winter Olympics. Mm-hmm. It was cold, there was snow. There was like something that the TV did at then, it might have been CBS, I don't know, but there were more broken bones by spectators than any other Olympics or something, because it was icy, people were going down, yeah. But it was a real Winter Olympics where Albertville, it wasn't, mm-hmm. it wasn't cold. Albertville was probably my least favorite. But then Calgary, it wasn't really cold there either. Those Chinook winds came in. They brought in white sand for closing ceremonies to make it look like it was good. Snow. Yeah. So we got gold times 5. Makes you think a little bit.
There you go. That's pretty, right at it. That's perfect.
That's gonna be.
That could be in.
That's gonna
just
be
so you
really
know,
good.
that could be in.
I'll take it.
Could be in the hole.
Oh, but look at that. Oh.
That was a little better.
That was really nice.
Could I ask a favor?
Hey,
Can I ask a favor? Could you fix the divot? Thanks, I appreciate that.
Oh, look
That'd be
at
great.
this.
Great job, by the way. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
It's in the hole.
I'll take it.
I'm pretty sure it's in the hole. I'm thinking yours is pretty close, because once it hit the top of the hill and released, it rolled right at it. It'd be different if it hit it and went thing, but it didn't. It went straight dead at it.
So we'll see when we get up there.
So it's nice because there's cottonwood flying in the air here.
Yeah, it looks like snow.
It does, doesn't it? It looks a lot like snow, doesn't it? So when you're on different surfaces on ice, can you tell the difference in different surfaces? Like, there are different grasses that you play on.
Yes.
Are there some that are better than others?
Yes, there for sure. Like when you're at Calgary, Salt Lake, mm-hmm. and you're at altitude, mm-hmm. they used and other places use it, but it makes more of a difference there. They use deionized water.
Wow,
and so
really?
Then it, I remember one of the first times, look at those shots.
Yeah, look at that, huh?
One of my first times going to Calgary, when I got on the ice and just coasting, mm-hmm. I felt like I was downhill the whole way.
Oh, really? You can feel how fast it is.
You just coast, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
You just coast.
That's nice. Okay, so, are we going uphill or downhill?
Yeah, we're going uphill.
So if you poured water on the hole, where would the water run?
into the hole.
Well, no, yeah. If yeah, yes. Technically, yes. If it didn't go in the hole, where would it run though? Would it go that way?
I say it's going to go that way.
Right. So that means the putt's going to go that way.
Okay.
Okay. So left edge.
Which is kind of what I got.
Okay. Good. Go with your first instinct.
Yeah.
Oh! I thought that was
too
in.
Much.
Just a hair too much.
Too much.
Can you see the American flag on the ball?
Did you line it up that way?
Yeah. I don't like. Do you use a line when you putt?
I like using a line.
See, now on your putter, see, you have an alignment on your putter.
Right.
See, and I don't. I don't like lines. For me, for my mind, it just is like I don't want to see anything. I just want it to be.
But that's why.
That's why they make different stuff.
Individualistic. You can do whatever you want.
That's why they make different stuff.
Right.
Come on, gold
and
medal.
Notice all the snow falling for you.
It's just nice. I feel so nice here.
Here's a June snowstorm.
Here at Wild Rock, the Wilderness Resort.
There we go.
I'd like to thank everybody who made this moment possible.
And we got a birdie. It was after the 84 games.
Mm-hmm.
I was asked to come play like a Pro-Am thing at Western Lakes for the Western Open.
Sure.
And
down in Chicago.
Down in Chicago. And so I was Tiger's partner. We were paired up. We were paired up with people. I get goosebumps.
Yeah.
So,
how could you not? And he does too, because he tells this story and he goes, I played with Bonnie Blair.
No, but then it gets better. So when it was Michelle McGann was the only female, well, besides myself, and she had a college. One of the top college girls was her partner.
Okay.
It was like Jeremy Roenick, Walter Payton.
Right.
Those were some of the people like myself or whatever. But those guys like really played golf.
Sure.
I mean, I'm still skating. I played junior golf as a kid. I enjoy being in charity events, you know, but I wasn't as comfortable playing my own ball, but whatever.
Right.
So some of the pros, Nick Price, Lee Trevino, Peter Jacobson.
Good group.
Then there was Tiger. There might have been a couple more. But anyway, oh my God, it was so much fun. But talk about nerve-wracking. So it's a skins game. And so one of the holes we're teeing off, and it was my turn to tee off. And I tee off, boom, right in the woods. Tiger throws me another ball, boom, right in the woods again. Tee it up, and he goes, could you just use a different club? So boom, I'm like, all right, I'll get my 3-wood out. So then I got my 3-wood out, boom, right down the middle. And he's like, told ya.
There you go,
and I'm like, okay, yeah. So then anyway, like all the skins were kind of tied up as we got into 18. And I want to say we only played like maybe 6 holes or something like that. So we go to a chip off, and I'm like, oh my God. So it's 18, and I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yep.
And so the way the green kind of slopes like this, and then there's like water over here.
It's got a false front.
And so they put us in front of a bunker. You had to hit over the bunker, onto the green, closest to the pin, wins all the skins. So a couple people go, and I'm like, oh, and there's hundreds of people watching it.
Sure.
And I'm like, oh my God. I've got to go. I get up there. I kind of like line drive it right at the pin, 8 feet from the pin.
Oh.
Now, all these other guys, and I don't know, and maybe they did this because I kind of went early, but they're all like hitting it so far up in the air, and it lands and it rolls off the green. So far, Tiger and I win. We won all the skins.
You carried them.
I'm like, oh my God. So, and the money went to charity or whatever.
Sure.
So years later, I was at, I think it was Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year. It was some, end of the year.
Which you won.
Which I won.
Yes.
But not at that one.
No, but another one.
I'm sitting on an aisle on one side, and I just was kind of like looking around to see who all was there, right?
Yep.
Super cool.
Yes.
All these sports icons that I watch. And I turn around, and there's Tiger like 2 rows back on the edge. And he goes like this.
Yeah.
And I turn around, and I'm like, is he? And I'm like, me? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, you won us all that money. And I'm like, oh my God, he remembers.
Oh yeah, I think Tiger's the kind of guy that keeps track of those things. He has a little book where he just like makes a little mark.
And it was, so that's kind of my Tiger moment.
That's a great Tiger moment.
It was super
That's
fun.
more importantly, it's his Bonnie Blair moment.
Or his Bonnie Blair moment.
Because he said hi to
However
you.
you want to look
That's
at
how I want to look at it. That's how I'm going to look at it.
He doesn't have a gold medal.
No, he does not.
Okay, so
Here,
this dog legs left, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there is 183 over the bunker. Yeah, so the bunker on the
if
left.
I just aim for the blue tower, then maybe I'm...
Yeah,
maybe
you'll be right in the
I'm
middle of the fairway.
middle of the fairway.
Yep, I think that's perfect.
Or I could go that way instead.
That's another way you could do it.
I know that that's where I wanted to go, but
You want to confirm it.
execution might not always be there.
Right.
But that's why I'm a speed skater and not a golfer.
That's right. But I thought one of the interesting things was too is you were a bicyclist at one time.
Yeah.
Same muscle group.
A lot of the same muscle groups.
Right. And but you didn't do that.
But
for long.
I didn't. No, I did it one season, and at nationals, it came down. It was the sprint, so it's just two of you going on a track, right? Mm-hmm. And it came down to the third ride, and it was a photo finish, and it took them 15 minutes to decide who won. And the whole time I'm sitting there going, I'm supposed to be leaving for a speed skating camp tomorrow, not the world championships.
Oh yeah, you can't go to that.
And I'm like, but the thing that I found with that was it was nice to do something different.
Sure.
The cat and mouse stuff was very much similar to like short track, which I also did. But I didn't have the killer instinct that I needed on the bike because I knew if I fell, it could potentially screw up my skating.
Right.
So it was fun to do it, but I knew I couldn't keep doing it because I didn't have in here what I needed to have on the bike.
Right. But the cool thing about that is though you also knew that.
Yeah.
As opposed to, I'm going to see how this thing works.
Right.
But it's like, this is not what I'm doing this for.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. Where are we going? I can't see through the snow. Where are we going?
Remember, we're at the wilderness.
Oh, that's right, the wilderness. All right, let's go that way and see what happens. If I tell myself where it's supposed to go, is that where it's going? All right, we're going over the bunker.
Talk yourself into it. See, just like that.
When you would go for training, so let's say that your event was on a Thursday, just for argument's sake.
Yeah.
Your event's on a Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're out there every day training, just working on stuff and getting a feel for everything?
We usually have one day off a week.
Okay.
One day off the ice. And you might like that 45, like that hour and a half of transporting back and forth. At that point, you're not even on the ice that much. So I was in a bus more than I was actually even on the ice.
Training and doing your stuff, that makes sense. It's an outdoor game. Mother Nature is playing with you.
Not over the cart sign, but
nope, it's on the green.
Hopefully I'm on the green.
It's on the green.
You didn't go over the cart sign either.
I know I didn't. I did not listen.
You weren't listening to yourself.
No, I wasn't. There's a symphony of voices in my head, and I was trying to figure out which one to listen to.
Which one to listen to?
Yeah, and they were all just arguing at the time, going, "What are we doing for lunch?"
You guys are just like,
I was gonna fix it, but he was hitting.
I gotta take care of you
I
guys.
was gonna fix it.
I didn't know that this is what you brought me along for.
Well, this is just one of your many talents. I don't think people understand
I can do this.
Yeah, I think so.
I can do this.
Pretty soon you're going to be in the greenskeeping.
Right. I did do that.
Did you?
I know how to cut greens. I've been the tractor.
Have you been on a green mower?
I've been on a green mower.
I never go near a green mower.
I know how to do the traps and
Really? You drove all that stuff?
And it was like one of my first jobs. At our golf course.
Wow, that's impressive.
There was something
that's
you didn't know.
Good.
You couldn't find that on the internet about me.
I could, but I'm not going to. All right, so here's what we have. How many feet do you think we have? 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 feet. Yep. So here's the key.
Uphill.
We're into the wind. Get it there. Uphill, then downhill.
Up and then down. Yep.
So you want to putt it about 25 feet and then let it just kind of run down to the hole.
Okay, easy for you to say.
And that's why I brought 2 golf balls, so we could do it twice.
That might be a little too much.
Now, on the other side of that coin is also, it's a Wisconsin quarter.
Oh, it is?
Yep. With the cow and the corn and everything. Okay,
I thought that should be beer, brats, and bowling.
Yeah, it was like, how could they miss that? And also an old fashioned. How could you not put that in there?
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, that could be good.
I didn't play it. I might have.
That's
but distance-wise, that's all right.
As they say overseas, good weight.
Yeah.
That had good weight.
Except there's four balls up there now.
But there's only one in the bottom of the cup, and it's
look
that
at
one.
that!
No!
Oh!
It was the cottonwood.
That was a run at it.
How could it be the
love
cottonwood?
it. I
See?
love
Look
it.
at that. Deathly quiet here on the green. Not a sound. Oh, it's in the cup. That's
There we
amazing.
go.
Here, let's look at that. See that? I'm pretty sure we just got an evil look from the ranger because we're holding things up here on 13 at Wild Rock. He didn't look really happy about that.
No.
We'd like to take a moment and thank Pat Stein, Director of Golf here at Wild
for
Rock.
sure. Yeah, thank you very much. It was
Also-
super cool.
Absolute pleasure.
Super cool.
Bonnie Blair,
Yeah.
5-time Olympian, gold medal winner, and also 1-time bronze. That's my favorite part of the entire
Thank you. People forget about the bronze.
They shouldn't.
And they
Because look, you
shouldn't,
earned
yeah.
it, no matter what. Because I can tell you this, the bronze medal is one more than any of us in this group have. Because you're the only one that has one, and we don't. And we're never going to have one, even though golf is in the Olympics now. We're never going to have one. So we've had fun playing the golf course today. We'd like to thank everybody involved with the project, but also we're going to go back and have some snacks. Because if you haven't done 2 things here at Wild Rock, 2 things you have to do is play the golf course and then go eat. Right now we're going to go eat. We're going to eat underneath the water tower, which is going to be spectacular. Don't tell anybody how we get there. We'll just go there and have some fun. But we want to thank again Bonnie Blair and Pat Stein here at Wild Rock.
Preferred Lies is sponsored in part by the Wilderness Resort. Book your next stay today at wildernessresort.com.